Hello people, back with me Adrima here. Now we will discuss about Chapter 18, Revenue Recognition from the Intermediate Accounting 1580. In this video, we will talk about problem P18-9, the installment sales income statements. Here about the problem of P18-9, installment sales income statement. Chantal stores sells merchandise on open account as well as the installment terms. Here we can look at the data from 2014 until 2016. Their sales on account, installment sales, collections on installment sales, which made in the 2014, 2015, and 2016. There also cost of sales, sold on account, sold on installment, selling expense, and then the last one is administrative expenses. The instruction from the data above, which cover the 3 years since Chantal saw commenced operations, determine the net income for each year, applying the installment sales method of accounting, and then ignore the interest charge. First of all, from the data we can look at the sales, which is can do the gross profit. In this gross profit, we only record about the sales from 2014 until 2016 without the installment sales income. So how to find the installment sales income? Gross profit before the installment sales income counted. Steps to count the installment sales. First, we have to calculate rate of gross profit each year. Second, calculate the gross profit realized each year. And then we have the numbers of the installment sales income counted, which will be counted in the next slides. The formula of the rate of gross profit are installment sales minus sold on installment divided by installment sales. Using this formula, we will calculate it and found that rate for 2014 period is 33%, rate for the 2015 period 39%, 36 I mean, sorry. Rate for 2016 period is 40%, right? Then the next slide, we will count calculation of gross profit realized on installment sales. Using the growth rate, we can do all the calculations. You can see that 33% of the 100,000 bucks is 33 bucks for 2040, and the next is 33% of 90,000, yeah, 90,000 bucks. How to use this rate is very easy because you can just use the rate from the year like this. From the data before, we know that in the 2040 the sales the profit was 100,000, and in the 2050 the The amount that already counted is 90,000. Yeah, and so on and so on. 36 times of $110,000, really, which is 39 and $600, and then 33 of 40,000, which is $13,200. 36 of $140,000 is 50,400, and 40% of $125,000, I mean, is $50,000. And then we will sum all of the costs from each year, which 2040 is $33,000. In the 2015 is $69,300. And then in the 2060 there will be 100 100 100 130,000 and one I mean sorry, $130,600. Next. Next was the problem. P means problem, of course. Problem 18-9, installment sales income statement, where you can put all the numbers into the specific placement, and then we will do the calculations. Sales from 2014, I mean, are $385,000 minus the cost of sales, which is the $270,000, which if we minus it, it will be the gross profit of $115,000. After the finding the gross profit, we will add the gross profit realized on installment sales in the 2014, which is the number we have already calculated before, is the $33,000. So the total gross profit is $140,000. So after finding the gross profit, we will count the selling expense in the 2014. Selling expense was $77,000 plus the administrative expenses of 50 grand, and the total selling administrative expenses was $127,000. And then the total gross profit of 148,000 minus the total selling and administrative expenses, which is the $127,000. The number will result the net income of $21,000 for the 2040. The calculation same with the 2015, where the sales of $426,000, cost of sales of $177,000, gross profit are $149,000, plus the additional gross profit realized on installment sales of $69,300. which lead to the total gross profit in the 2015 is 200 and a 200,000 $218,300, and the selling expense of 2015 are 138,000. The total gross profit $218,300 minus the 138,000 will give you the net income of $80,300. Same with the 2016 sales of $500 to $525,000 minus the cost of sales of $341,000, which led to the gross profit of $184,000. After that, we add the gross profit realized on installment sales, which is the number of 113,600 and now the total gross profit are 297,600. Selling expenses for 2016 was $92,000 plus the administrative expenses of $52,000. So the total selling and administrative expenses is $144,000. So the income will be total gross profit $297,600 minus 144,000, which is the number of $153,600. So maybe that's all, guys, what I have for you for the solutions of the problem 89. I hope you all understand what I have already explained for these chapters, and maybe we can do the same thing or do another project. Not another project, I mean another question from the book. Hope to see you guys again. See you later, maybe. Bye. And thank you for watching or listening my presentations. Cheers.